Hello everybody, welcome back. This will probably be the final episode of 4. I had to end it last time because that scene gets me every time.
I must thank you for saving our Tanya. You have brought joy again into our lives. We are in your debt.
I didn't like him. He didn't like me. He didn't like Katrina either. They were always having fights, but he had to do what she told him to do, and that made him very mad.
That vis, huh?
I like Trina. She was kind and she gave me lots of nice things. She even taught me to read and write, but I'll never go back to her. I want to stay with my mommy and daddy. Toby was my best friend in all the world. And I miss him. I wish he could come and live with us here. I'm happy to be home again. Everyone in town has come to see me and talk to me, and it's fun to be important. I like it.
You straight. It's a gun.
I don't know how we can ever thank you enough. It's such a joy to have my little Tanya home again. My Tanya is her cheerful, loving self again. I could never thank you enough for the kindness you have shown us all. I knew Tanya was alive somewhere. I never lost hope that she would return.
Bella, you heard his story. Tanya was dead, an undead, a Nosferatu.
She is fine right now, isn't she? As long as she's alive and well, what does it matter? I don't understand with all this talk about vampires and Tanya. She has returned healthy and happy, and this is what's important. Of course, I will never forgive the woman who stole my baby from me. Still, I think I can understand her a little bit. I, too, have always wanted a child such as Tanya. I am only overjoyed to have my Tanya back.
Oh, she is her joyful self again. The sound of a child's voice is the sweetest of music. We will do our best to show our love and never, never let her be afraid of the dark again. I have always found it difficult to express emotion. Mordarian men are not supposed to show such things. Yet I cried freely when you brought Tanya back to us. I cannot remember ever being so happy. I do not know what to make of Tanya's stories about vampires. It is hard to imagine my lovely daughter as an undead. Gladly, though, I would go to the castle and drive a stake through the heart of the one who stole our daughter from us.
You tell again how Toby sacrificed himself for Tanya.
He may have looked like a monster, but he obviously had a heart and mind of great kindness.
Remind the innkeeper that the vampires are still in the castle, and there may be other attempts at getting Tanya.
We understand, and we will make certain no vampire can come near her again.
You hear a chorus of responses, some coming from the kitchen. Goodbye, and thank you.
Okay, now what?
You have brought real joy to Mordavia by bringing Tanya back. When she was stolen, it was as if all the laughter here had been taken as well. You gave us back our happiness. You do not need to go.
You do realize there's only like one woman in this entire town, right? No? Whatever. Okay, I have a run of staff. I have everything I need. Because I know exactly what's about to happen. Now that I have everything. Gonna give a save. The reason I'm calling him D9, D8. That was my Domovoy run. Okay. I have to rest till nightfall. Sleep overnight at the inn. I want to see something. Because I'm supposed to receive a note from Katrina to meet at the gates here. Hi, Boris.
Welcome to more.
We already talked to you.
Goodbye.
Okay. I'll jump the gate, as I always do. No?
When the day may your
Really?
After
Kind of what I thought. Okay. I could probably take the two of those beasts. Climb
Okay.
over. There it is.
you are... The note says, "Meet me at the castle gates tonight. We have much to talk about. Katrina."
There we go. See if I remember how to do this ending. Let's get a hearty breakfast.
You eat your plain but nourishing...
Okay, can I just rest here?
After...
What time is it? It's getting evening. Okay, let's go.
You are always on the go, my friend. Take care.
Because I'm trying to save your damn city. Or your damn little town. Hovel? Village. It's probably a village. I don't know what the difference would be. Okay. This here would be what people would call the point of no return. Okay. Go all the way down. Delete. Yes. Okay. Point of no return. No one's there.
How nice of you to come. I'm afraid I accidentally signed the wrong name to your note. It's been ages since we last met. Come here and let me look at you. You have no power against one such as I. Let's play a little game of fox and hound, shall we? I have summoned the hounds of death. Now we shall see whether you've kept up with your running lessons. You fool! Did you really believe you could get away from me? I have you now, and you will pay for my death. It is you that caused me to become a vampire. If you had not killed me, I would never be forced to serve the Dark Master again. You probably blame me for all the problems around here, don't you? You understand nothing. The Dark Master is the cause of all the woe that is here. The Dark Master brought you here against my better judgment. The Dark Master made me what I am now, a Nosferatu, and seeks to do the same to you. But I shall spare you that fate. I will mercifully end your miserable existence. Then the Dark Master and I will call forth eternal darkness, and we will no longer be limited to travel at night. Together, my master and I will create an army of undead, and we will conquer the world. Pity you won't be there to witness this. You cannot stop us now. You will never find your way out of this dungeon, and only a stake through the heart or more magic than you will ever have can stop us. You will die, knowing that you were destroyed by the Dark Master. The sun now rises. I must go to my rest. You too shall rest. I will not allow you the chance to escape your fate, or to use that stake and hammer I torment you with here. Weapons of my destruction so close at hand, and yet so far. Sleep now, great hero. Tomorrow, we die.
You find yourself falling asleep.
Advis.
You wake up from what you thought was a nightmare, only to discover that it's only too real. You don't have the strength to... You don't have... You open the lock on the chains easily. Seems your foe has underestimated you once again. It does seem odd, though, that he didn't bother to remove your backpack. You pick up the heavy hammer and store it in your pack. You take the wooden stake and stake its claim in your pack. You hear the sound of voice. It's barred on the other side, but you can see and hear the two guards through people in the door.
What's going on in there? The master didn't say nothing about guarding no prisoner.
It's the Annabee guy's orders. So what? He gives us something to do.
I don't like it. I think Annabee's guy's trying to pull a fast one on the master. She's not gonna like this.
You wants to go down there and tell her?
No way.
Then shut up!
Now that you look closely, there does seem to be something a bit odd about the design of the Iron Maiden. You take a deep breath and step inside. You're in a lady's richly decorated bedroom. The coffin, where there should be a bed, seems a bit out of place, but there's no accounting for tastes.
Copperfield.
Now's your chance. You lean over the open coffin and kiss Katrina long and hard on the lips. Suddenly you find yourself totally unable to move.
What? What are you doing here? How did you get in here? You dare to kiss me? How dare you! You break into my home, steal away my child, kill my servant, Toby, and then return to kill me? After I befriended you and helped you, some hero you are. I should leave you here to rot. I should let the rats gnaw your bones while you hang there. Give me one reason, one excuse why I should not leave you here to die.
Huh.
All right. Do you really expect me to believe you? I bet you say that to every girl. Change you up and hold their lip. You would tell me you love me, and then break my heart. With a wooden stake, no doubt.
You protest that you were only trying to kiss her in the coffin.
Who do you think I am? Sleeping Beauty? Wake me with a kiss. Ha! Why did you break into my home and disturb my sleep? Truth now, before I lose my patience with you.
Try to explain what you're doing in Katrina's bedroom.
Trying to find an exit from the dungeon? Just couldn't pass up a chance to look at the helpless vampire, could you? Funny place to look for an escape route, wasn't it? I have decided that I still have a use for you. Alive. If you help me, you may still manage to leave Mordavia without my mark. I want you to seek out the 5 missing Dark One rituals and return to the castle.
Already have them.
Together we will summon the Dark One and bring eternal night to this land. You will help me, won't you? Or must I take more drastic measures to assure your obedience?
You tell Katrina that you'll do anything. Anything at...
Oops.
By my will, I guias thee. Thou shalt seek the heart ritual of the Dark One. Thou shalt seek the blood ritual of the Dark One. Thou shalt seek the breath ritual of the Dark One. Thou shalt seek the bone ritual of the Dark One. Thou shalt seek the sense ritual of the Dark One. Return with these rituals ere 3 nights pass, lest ye suffer. Thus is your guess. So go and return with the rituals soon. I would not want you to suffer after all.
Oh. Okay. Delete that one. Do this. Save.
Good boy you are. You would never do anything to hurt me, would you? Unlike some others I could name. So, you have returned with the rituals. Good. Well, we will journey at once to the Dark One's cave. Soon, it will be forever night and I shall never be at anyone's mercy again.
There's the Jennifer Hill we know.
Ya Avuzel, hear me, great Dark One. Open thy mouth that we may enter. Open thy mouth that will swallow us all. Open thy mouth of darkness, Ya Avuzel.
That's all I can do for you, Flame. You need to perform the other rituals yourself.
We will be watching you, so do not even think of trying to betray us.
The last ritual remains with the High Priest. You will need to take it before you begin the other rituals. Please, be careful.
Yes, we would hate for anything unpleasant to happen to you.
Enter now, and good luck.
Okay, here we go. So I'm going to need...
This does not... This does... You can't reach the... Pick up the book and read it. It is the diary of the last boyar. It seems that the thing in the pit was the last boyar. Being a servant of the Dark One didn't do much for his looks or disposition. On the last page is the thing you have been searching for. The ritual of essence. Now you have all the rituals, and the summoning of the Dark One can begin. The book crumbles into dust in your hands moments after you memorize the final ritual.
Back to the start.
You put the torch back in the sconce.
Bone.
That didn't do anything. There are lines in the sand, as if it has been used in the past to form pictures. There is no apparent pattern to the lines at the moment. The ritual isn't designed to be used that way. That didn't do anything. The ritual... That didn't do anything useful. There are lines in the sand, as if it has been used in the past to form pictures. There is no apparent pattern to the lines at the moment.
Oh.
You press the Dark One sign against the top of the altar. The sand swirls and shifts to form a mirror image of the sign. The Dark One sign dissolves into the sand. Its purpose fulfilled at last. You unroll the scroll containing the bone ritual. The words are visible at last, and you begin to perform the ritual. Ya Avuzal, Dark One, come! I stand among your massive bones. Let your skeleton once more be filled with your presence. The rocks of the cave creak and groan around you, as if forced to bear some massive weight. Ya Avuzal, take shape once more in this place that is your home. Stand again among us. The bones near the altar start to sway and move, as if a massive wind was blowing change through the cavern. Ya Avuzel, Dark One, come. As you complete the ritual, the scroll turns to dust in your hands. Suddenly you realize that the nearest bones have formed into a cage and are closing around you.
Okay, gotta grab my torch.
You take the torch.
Let's go.
You force the...
Okay. Yeesh.
That did...
Jump up here.
It's too... Why would you...
Up there?
You move as close as you can get to the island, then try a death-defying acrobatic leap towards it. The upper shelf looks pretty distant.
No. Oh!
You move... The upper...
Yes. Why do you think I saved it right there?
You move... Why would... It's too far... It's too far away. You don't see a good place there to catch with a grapple. It's too... You... This is not a good place to practice throwing. This is not... This is not...
How does this work? If you're a thief, use your grapple to climb up.
This is not a... This is...
Oh. Huh.
Feels pretty...
Might help if I was trying to do some acrobatic stuff, but I guess not. Okay. This is the... I'm not sure if this is heart. It's heart or blood.
That didn't do anything. That did...
Okay, so it must be the blood. Come on.
To unroll the scroll containing the blood ritual. Words are visible at last and you begin to perform the ritual. Yeah, Avuzel, bringer of blood, I bring fresh blood to fill your veins. Following the scroll's instructions, you prick your finger and let a few drops of blood drip into the altar bowl. They seem to sizzle and roil within the black bowl. Yeah, Avuzel, let this chamber fill with your fiery blood once more. Drops of thick acid liquid begin to form and drip from the altar into the bowl. Yeah, Avuzel, bringer of blood. The dark liquid oozes forth from openings throughout the chamber and begins to fill the channels below. The blood hisses and sizzles as it flows. The scroll falls from your hands into the altar bowl, where it is instantly consumed by the acid. A thick, putrescent liquid now oozes and flows through the cave. It looks highly corrosive and in general like something you'd best avoid.
Okay.
You don't see a good... You don't see... You don't think you can make it that far. You'll have to approach a little closer to the island before trying such a feat. You move as close as you can get to the island. Then...
Why?
Okay. Gonna continue to use the cave save. Because one of these, the wind one, the breath one, I think this next one, may be glitched if you do it wrong.
No one seems to be listening.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Next, I think this is breath. Okay.
You unroll the scroll containing the breath ritual. The words are visible at last, and you begin to read the ritual. Ya, a woozle of the breath of night, I shall come to draw forth your breath in the song of shadows. On the most right horn shall I begin thy song. The shadows of darkness gather.
Roll credits.
Ya, a woozle. Then shall I play on the leftmost of three. The wind shall come forth among the shadows. I shall bring breath again unto thy centre. The wind of darkness blows all before it. Ya, a woozle of the breath of night, I shall sound the final note on high. The shadows of darkness shall rise again.
Roll credits.
You sense an awakening and a waiting within the altar, as if it is alive and expecting something more.
Okay.
The altar feels straight. You take a deep breath. The altar feels...
Oh, bottom left. There it is.
You take it...
What? Oh.
You take
the wrong way. Bottom right.
You take a deep...
Oops.
Straight.
Bottom right, bottom left, bottom middle.
You take... You take a deep breath.
And then top
You
middle.
take a deep
Okay, now head back. Click on myself as I'm flung forward, apparently. As I'm flung forward. Nope. We're doing good.
You feel totally numb. Can't see anything, feel anything, hear anything, taste anything, or even smell anything. Is this totally senseless?
Okay. Walk to the bottom left.
Wait. You just felt something, hard and round with some spiky bits sticking out. Your sense of touch has returned.
Come on, bottom right. Bottom left. Upper left.
Wow, did something just die in here? Your sense of smell has just returned with a vengeance. Kinda wish it hadn't.
Come on. Upper left. Okay, upper right.
You hear a loud, almost explosive pounding and something like rushing water. After a moment you realize that you're hearing the sounds of your own heartbeat and of the blood pulsing through your veins. You stand still for a second until the sounds subside to a dull throb. You can hear again. Blinding glare assaults your vision, and you nearly fall from the path. It's as if you're staring directly at the sun. After a bit, you still see stars. Now at last you can see the cave you're in. Ahead of you lies the altar.
Looks like something out of Dr. Seuss's Nightmare. Okay, so we need the sense ritual.
You begin to read the sense ritual before the altar. Ya Avuzel! Dark calls unto darkness. Reach out thy tentacles to feel life again. Let the sense of this world permeate thy smell. Ya Avuzel! The sounds of our world are loud in thine ears, to do with what thou will. Let the light and shadow of this world enter thy sight. Let thine own shadow of darkness cover the world without the need of light. Ya Avuzel! Dark calls unto darkness. As you complete the ritual, the scroll turns to dust in your hands. You hear a crackling noise and see flashes of lightning from the dendrites as the smell of ozone permeates the air.
Okay, so it says to use this.
This is not a...
Oh, I see. Then on the bottom right...
This does not seem to be the best place to do that. This is not... This is not... This is...
It's weird.
This...
Oh, it hurt.
This is not a good place. This is not a...
This is gonna hurt. What? Ooh.
That feels good.
Use your grapple. Oops.
You do...
Can I jump back over?
Why? What? That...
Shoot.
This is not a good place to practice throwing. This is not... Can't catch anything with the grapnel from here. Try somewhere else.
Oh. Do I have an auto restore? Nope. Not there. I gotta turn the speed back up.
You feel... Wait. You hear... After...
Use this here. Okay. Oops, gonna use this here. Use this here. There we go. What? What?
That feels good.
You know, a little bit of music would be nice.
That feels good.
Okay. Save on the cave.
That didn't do anything. You unroll the scroll containing the heart ritual. The words are visible at last, and you begin to perform the ritual. Yah, Avuzl, Master of Darkness, your servant stands now before your heart of darkness. Let your heart pulsate again with power and life. You feel a heavy throbbing sensation from your own heart, as if some force is trying to rip it free from your chest. Yah, Avuzl, let the heart of darkness force the black blood through your veins. The pressure on your chest relaxes as the stone heart begins to pulse and throb with unearthly energy. Yah, Avuzl, Master of Darkness. As you complete the ritual, the scroll turns to dust in your hands. The rumbling noise grows louder as a passage opening appears in the ceiling above the heart altar.
Okay. Up we go.
Very good. You have succeeded where many have failed. Begin the final ritual. Soon the darkness will return to this land, and I will never lie helpless in my coffin again. Summon a Woozle and free the shadows of darkness.
Enough talk! Let's get this over with.
I do believe you are jealous. Is that because this hero stopped you from summoning Iblis so long ago? You resent the fact that I triumphed while you failed, don't you?
I only wish to begin your moment of triumph, my dear Dark Master.
Very well. Let the final ritual begin.
You begin to recite the final ritual. Yah, a Woozle, we summon thee. Cold chill fills you, and you feel as if your blood was being sucked from your veins. Still you continue. Oh, great Dark One, enter the world of light. You feel as if your feet were slowly and painfully dissolving into the floor as if by acid. Somehow you continue the essence ritual. Oh, shadows of darkness, enter the land of the living. Your arms feel as if they were frozen, locked forever holding this paper. You continue to speak because you have no other choice. Oh, Master of the Forever Night, return to your own body and live again. Your head aches, and it's getting incredibly difficult to concentrate. You can barely intone the last words of the ritual. Yah, Yah, Woozle, we summon thee.
Yes! Yes! The spell is completed, and a Woozle awakens. Darkness will fill the land, and we will never flee the sunshine again. No! How dare you!
You have just shattered the bonds which bound me. Now we shall see who is the true Dark Master.
I am still a far greater master of magic than you. I am a far more powerful vampire than you. Do you really think your spells can harm me? Guess again.
But my dear Katrine, I do not need to cast spells at you to destroy you. I intend only to destroy my enemy, the one you seem so fond of. Everyone die.
No! I will not let him die!
The fool! I knew that a Woozle would be attracted by that spell. Now Katrina will have all the darkness she so desired. Much, much more. Ah, the first part of my vengeance is complete. Now I can enjoy fully watching you die slowly and painfully.
The tendrils you clutch so desperately are starting to slip through your numb fingers. You cannot hold on much longer. Still, there is a fire burning inside you as you realize that Katrina truly cared for you. You know that you must stop Adavis once more and forever, and prevent the Dark One from fully entering this world.
There's no place you can run to, and no place for you to hide. Soon there won't even be a place to stand upon. Getting worried, great hero?
Okay. Equip this.
staff has changed in your hands into a sharp wooden stake.
Cute toy, but you'll never get close enough to hurt me with it. My spells will destroy you utterly should you be so foolish as to try.
You tell the ultimate joke about the wizard and the farmer's daughter. Ella.
You think to delay your demise by telling stupid jokes? That wasn't even funny.
Despite his protestations, Adavis begins to laugh. In a few moments he's doubled over, still laughing uncontrollably. Now's your chance!
Okay.
A voice forms in the air around you, seemingly coming from your glowing staff. It is time for you to fulfill my final destiny. You must use me to release my mistress from her imprisonment.
Okay, back up.
Touch the staff of Irana to the crystal.
Thank you. You have freed me from my long imprisonment and this land from its own danger. I have driven Avuzo back to its own dimension, and I shall make certain it can never return. The darkness is banished forever from Mordavia because of you. My spirit is released, and I am no longer trapped by the Dark One. Thank you. I can hold this image no longer. Farewell.
friends and acquaintances in Moldavia hold a party in your honor at Castle Hall.
So even as we speak, the swamp is drying up. Soon the pass will open, and we may trade with the outside world.
NAFTA, because we have to. We can finally sell our produce to others.
Yeah, we'll export garlic to all parts of the world. Everybody will be stinky.
We can even import an elephant or two, just for old time's sake.
The king has sent word that I shall be the newly appointed player. Castle Borgo will again protect and guard Moldavia.
He could not have chosen a worthier person for the role. And I mean that sincerely.
We are gathered here thanks to this. He has driven away the shadows of darkness from this land. Moldavia will again be the peaceful, beautiful land of our forefathers.
The people fill the room with their cheers.
He returned Tanya to us. For that, we shall be forever grateful.
He proved that dreams can be real if you work to make them so.
He brought me back to my mommy and daddy, and you know what? They weren't even mad at me.
Everyone again gives a cheer of happiness.
Igor being grave is not for hero friend. Instead of redhead, Igor be deadhead. Little graveyard humor there.
I would have been burned at the stake only because I am a gypsy if this hero had not befriended me.
That's because some people whose names I won't mention, but you know who you are, spread nasty rumors that gypsies were burglars. How foolish to believe such things.
There are many here who owe their lives and happiness to this hero. In a land with a history of great heroes like Piotr and Irana, he is one of the greatest.
Again, the hall is filled with cheers of excitement. You suddenly hear a familiar pair of voices.
There, that's it. I believe this crystal ball is finally working. Do you see anything, Fenris?
bunch of people. It's either a reward ceremony or a lynch mob.
What? Let me see. Well, it's a reward ceremony, of course. It's probably done some great deed. Well, seeing that his invention in your document is obviously you need to show Mario, of course.
Suppose he doesn't want to force it.
Ah, you forget. He is a hero. So Mario needs a hero right now. Everyone knows a hero has to go where a hero has to go.
Let's hope he knows that. Just make sure you use the right stuff to teleport. Last time you tried this broken clothes, let the person be hurt.
This time, for sure.
These are some terrible skills.
If you have not already done so, we encourage you to play Shadows of Darkness again with the other character types. Many of the puzzles are different or have alternate solutions. In the meantime, you are already a winner. Please insert a writable disc on the floppy drive to save your winning hero for use in later Quest for Glory games.
Okay, let's see here. Keep going back. Oops. Yes. Let's call it backslash DOS
The save character file has been created.
It
Save
did?
this disc for use with later Quest for Glory games from Sierra Online. Thank you for playing Quest for Glory, Shadows of Darkness. Congratulations again on winning. We hope to see you again in a future Quest for Glory.
Okay. I don't know what I saved it as. Apparently this is a save file. Just hanging out. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I know this is probably pretty loud. You probably can't hear me. Thank you for watching. We're almost done with the series. Hopefully it's a little quicker, but the next game is more action-packed. And all of our friends return. So, yeah, congratulations. Okay, I will see you next time.